Amazon app. The quick and easy way to shop on Amazon. Thought it, bought it.
This confidence starts with an app that could give you a firmer, flatter stomach from 4 weeks. Slendertone.com. Start here.
The Big Short has been nominated for 5 BAFTAs, including Best Film and Best Director Adam McKay.
That is crazy. It's awesome.
And now it's been nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
That's what I thought. You get a big mouth and you just
keep
it shut for a few days.
Okay.
The Big Short.
Anyone can give you low-cost broadband, but if the customer service lets you down, you might as well forget it. Bin your router, pack a sack, move to the woods, build a rudimentary toilet, and become a full-time off-grid spoon whittler. But don't do that. PlusNet gives you unlimited broadband at a low price without compromising on customer service. And their award-winning customer support is right here in the UK. It's broadband that loves you back. Have you got a spoon? PlusNet will do you proud.
Sometimes it takes just a little push for things to fall, and that includes cholesterol. Plant stanols can help it tumble down. They're found in the heart of the pine forest, and they're also found in Benecol. Only Benecol contains plant stanols, helping your cholesterol fall by 7 to 10%. Plant stanols in Benecol, the effective push that helps cholesterol fall.
We started this company from nothing.
Right, now we're selling it.
I'm talking about our dreams, man. You don't understand.
Okay, here's what I do understand, Richie. You're high.
Yeah, what? So what?
Let's show people how rock and roll is supposed to make you feel.
It's fast. It's dirty. It smashes you over the head.
Brand new drama, Vinyl. Series starts February 15th on Sky Atlantic.
I believe they were plotting a murder.
Sherlock is returning. New Elementary starts Thursday at 9 on Sky Living.
Sponsored by Bet365.
More live La Liga action coming up tomorrow. Levante against Las Palmas, 7:25, Sky Sports 3. And all week, La Liga tomorrow. The La Liga weekly podcast is out tomorrow as well. La Liga Goals, 10 o'clock, Sky Sports 5. On Tuesday, La Liga World, 10:30, Sky Sports 1. Thursday, La Liga Show, 10:15, Sky Sports 1. And if you want to really understand what's going on La Liga tomorrow, La Liga on demand, La Liga weekly podcast, DMs, Revista, Bite Size. Well, Benzema should have had a penalty but didn't get it, and Real Madrid are 1 goal down at half-time to Real Betis. Let's go back to our commentators, Terry Gibson and Kevin Keatings.
Thanks, George. Welcome back. Really, it's the home Real that are leading with that terrific goal inside the opening 10 minutes from Alvaro Cejudo. Benzema still showing the damage that Petros did for that strong penalty claim. Amazingly turned down by a referee, Martinez Munera. Ronaldo also had a strong enough shout for a penalty prior to that. Molinero had his arms all over him. Incident that happened off the ball and presumably not spotted by the officials. And Pepe missing a good header, Ronaldo with a close range effort scuffed wide. Real Madrid have had the chances to be in front, but they're behind and very little room for error. Yeah, 5 points behind the joint leaders, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, both on 48 points. Real Madrid on 43, and remember, Barcelona have a game in hand on both the Madrid clubs. James Rodriguez, no substitutions at half-time incidentally. Danilo, Isco, Marcelo, taken on by Ronaldo, and Alfred Ndiaye happy to sweep it out for the corner.
throwing themselves into challenges. Varane in the nick of time there, away from Cejudo. I thought it was a 4-4-2 in the first half. Just wondering now if it's turned into a 4-3-3 with James playing in the front three, with Benzema and Ronaldo.
It's a good story on the touchline as well. Juan Marino is not a shrinking violet down there. Seen one or two angry expressions from Zidane as well. His opening 2 matches, both at the Bernabeu, spent most of his time prowling the technical area with his hands in his pocket. Not tonight. Here's James Rodriguez. Ronaldo free. James goes for glory. Blocked by Bruno. And a foul by Pepe. Thinks it's a soft one. No Gareth Bale. Picked up that calf injury in the win over Sporting Club Gijón. Out for 2 to 3 weeks. Isco loses out to Petros. Well, I think we saw, Terry, in the last 25-30 minutes of the first half, Betis squandering some cheap possession and getting pushed further and further back in defence, which opened up those opportunities. What's their best way out to try and alleviate the pressure that we saw in the, particularly in the second half of that opening half, if you like?
It is difficult. We were looking on amongst the subs to see if there's any genuine pace, which would be a real asset in this situation. To go up alongside Ruben Castro. Unfortunately, the bad news for Betis is there isn't any there. They're constantly inviting Real Madrid on. Real Madrid, I think, just got to be a little bit smarter in the final third. A little bit more patient.
Well, here's Kroos. Just lacked a little patience there as he bought himself a couple of metres of space. It's Joaquin. Now in his second spell at Real Betis. Used to be quick, but 34, not quite the pace he once had. Kroos's effort must have took a slight deflection, wasn't obvious. Ronaldo to Kroos. Now Modric. Isco. Ronaldo. James, the fresh air attempt. And Benzema blocked by Adan. And then skied wildly by the Frenchman. That's a smart stop to deny Benzema on the first occasion. Onside.
Brilliant effort from Ronaldo with great skill. Catches out James Rodriguez, doesn't it? The fact that Ronaldo keeps it in play, keeps it in the danger area. Benzema should do better on a couple of occasions here. Certainly James Rodriguez, that's a real miss. Benzema with the first attempt and then just panics and blazes high and wide with the second. I think Betis could get away with 2 banks of 4. What they've got at the moment is a bank of 4 and a bank of 5, and no one near Ruben Castro. So Pepe and Varane, they don't mind taking turns on their own. They can deal with him 1 against 1, as well as pushing the full-backs forward as well. It's attack versus defence at the start of the second half, and unless the tactics change, which they might do with Dani Ceballos, that's how it's going to remain. And you do think that Real Madrid eventually will make a breakthrough.
It looks like this might be one youngster for another here. Is Fabian going to be the man to be replaced? It's not entirely clear at the moment, but certainly feeling something there. Dani Ceballos, attacking midfield player. Looks like the end of the evening for Fabian. On comes Ceballos. Well, Pepe nearly losing possession there. Modric. Marcelo. Needed to be perfect weight.
He's doing a really good account of himself tonight, isn't he? The teenager, Fabian. You can see the need for a change of emphasis from the coach, Juan Marino. Talked about no Van Wolfswinkel, no Van der Vaart, Joaquin on the bench, and he's gone back to basics, isn't he? With a team that do work really hard to try and force their way out of this terrible run of results.
Yes, prior to tonight, only 6 of Real Betis' 21 points have been gained here. There's a real pattern that emerges about this football club. They prefer to play on the counter-attack, they prefer to play away from home, teams coming onto them. So this probably in some ways plays, you would expect, into their hands, because they're having to play on the counter-attack here. They'd expect Real Madrid to have a lot of the ball, even though they're at home. But Real Madrid will look to remain patient, back themselves to make the chances to go on and win this game. You'd expect they'd arrive at some stage.
I'm not sure the referee came to the conclusion that one foot was higher than the other there. And now they're showing urgency, trying to keep the game going. Now Betis are going to try and make it a real scrappy affair, loads of stoppages in the second half. The referee has to keep control.
Well, nice touch from Modric. Just to pick up your point about Betis, Terry, I think Marino will want Dani Ceballos just to play now in a 1 behind Ruben Castro, at least shorten that gap that once was there and isolated Ruben Castro. Maybe 4-4-1-1 now. Benzema tries to find a route to goal and Vargas hammers it away for the corner.
They have to hold their nerve as well. The back four started the game off high up the pitch. The midfield were pressing high up the pitch, but they got deeper and deeper. Hence why Castro has been isolated and been finding it harder and harder, tougher and tougher to get out. Don't have any possession, Betis.
Up goes Ronaldo and James! Well, the one position we wouldn't have liked to have placed that volley straight at Adan. Another chance goes begging.
Again, it's dreadful defending from a set piece. One thing that Marino, the Betis coach, has worked hard on so many aspects of the game, but does appear to have neglected basic marking from set pieces. James Rodriguez shouldn't fall to on the volley. Falls perfectly for a player like him, doesn't it, on his left foot. Got the power. Luckily for Betis, straight at the goalkeeper, Adan. He's just totally unmarked. He's got 2 yards of space in a crowded penalty area with 20 players in it.
Isco. Good work from Kadia. Molinero. Loses out to Marcelo. Route now for Ronaldo. Isco. James. Collision off the ball. Involving Ronaldo, who's got possession here now. Looks like a hamstring for Kadia.
Talks about them working harder than ever under this coach. They're working obviously too hard, they're breaking. Fabian appeared to have a calf problem. Kadir has a hamstring.
Joaquin getting ready to come on. That would be a straight swap on the right side of midfield. Work for the men in the old electric cart again.
They could do it with one of those carts up front alongside Ruben Castro at the moment.
That's where he felt it. Two early enforced changes for Betis earlier than they wanted to make them in the second half. Fabian and Kadir leaving early owing to injury. Joaquin, who's had plenty of face-to-face engagements with Real Madrid in his long career. Just chatting before the second half got underway with Isco, his former Malaga teammate.
Two subs used now by Betis at an earlier stage, I would imagine, than Marino would have liked to have done. I know that they're working so hard, being pinned back.
Modric doing well under extreme pressure, but eventually the free kick given. And a yellow card. There's a few nibbles here. Vargas, who picked up the yellow. Pepe and Varane looking for some room in there. And good take. Positive goalkeeping. Undai not allowed that amount of time on the ball. James. Joaquin. Undai. Undai running free momentarily. Out comes Navas. And showing a very good turn of pace, the Real Madrid goalkeeper.
Well, the supporters lift the roof off the stand just because they got the attacking half of the pitch.
Petros. Joaquin. Gets away from Marcelo. Decided not to produce the cross. Had time to deliver it. Kroos. The crowd baying their disapproval again at referee Martinez Munera. And the yellow card for Petros. And he plays on the very edge. A very thin tightrope he walks. And I think you can see, no, he doesn't strike him round the throat. I think Isco is clutching a different part to where he was struck there. Looked to be high on the chest, not around the throat area, but the referee saw enough in the swinging arm from Petros to provide another yellow card. Well, this is fine margin now. Real Betis. Aggression, yes. Let's get controlled in that as well, will be the thoughts of the coach Marino right now. Toni Kroos. Modric. Danilo, great pass from Modric. Ronaldo denied. Excellent work from the right back, Molinero. Taken on by James. And there's Ronaldo! He's offside. And again, Adan was out to meet him.
Chance after chance for Real Madrid. That's the correct decision. And hanging on for dear life for Real Betis. Nice ditch defending. Petzela and Bruno have been absolutely fabulous for Betis in the centre of defence. Petzela on that occasion with a timely challenge.
Betis desperate for a little bit of possession here. Cejudo gets the free kick. Zidane turns away in disgust.
I don't think James was too much wrong there. The challenge with Cejudo. It's interesting, Betis want it both ways. They want to be allowed to get close, put their foot in and be aggressive. And at the same time, the minute a Betis player gets touched and they go down, they want the game to be stopped. They want a free kick, they want players booked.
Danilo, Modric, it's all very tight. Danilo wins it back. Here's Kroos. Pepe. Lovely nutmeg from Modric on Cejudo. It's out of the reach of Adan this time, but Ronaldo can't feed Benzema with the header.
It's really good goalkeeping, because he quickly realised it was out of his reach, didn't he, and took up a better position. Great skills from Modric through the legs of Cejudo.
Yellow card for Danilo.
There appeared to be too many complaints from Danilo there.
That's his last action, replaced by Carvajal. There's many observers, if you're looking at the two right backs, Danilo and Carvajal, many would have Carvajal in ahead of the Brazilian, including us two. Here's Ronaldo. It's a strangely disappointing cross.
Talked about really seeing Ronaldo, his hit at a finish at goal. Likewise, don't see him put too many crosses behind the goal as well. They're forcing the issue around. I just think they could just slow down a touch in the final third, and certainly the spirit is there, the determination and desire is there. Just a little bit more know-how in the danger area of the pitch.
10 goals in Zidane's first two games. Nothing so far here against this abrasive challenge from Real Betis. A team that hasn't won in 10 games in all competitions, remember. Benzema. Pepe. Carvajal. Poor pass from James. offers his apology.
Genuine accident, isn't it? Betis players calling for a yellow card. These things happen in football. You do get knocked over, you get bumped into. It's a foul, of course, but I certainly don't think it was worthy of the yellow. It was Petros that was inquiring, wasn't it?
Ceballos trying to slide that through to Petros. Marcelo, Isco, Ronaldo, just caught there by Molinero.
It's a combination between Molinero and Joaquin. Held out for another 20 minutes in this half. Still plenty of time for his team to get the goal and then look to try and get the win up. There's no sign of Real Betis threatening a goal again, is there?
Feeling the heat down there, Zizou. As we tiptoe into the last quarter of the game. Aran, he's had a number of those. Disappointing set piece number 7 or 8 for Real Madrid tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if Jesse's on soon for Real Madrid. Just give a little bit more of an attacking threat.